Time now for the Muletrain news program on this Tuesday, May the 20th, 2025. Brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Craig Kirby, 66, of Muleshoe was held this past weekend, Saturday, May the 17th, at the First Baptist Church with Dr. Stacey Connor officiating. Burial followed in the Enoch Cemetery. Craig died May the 13th here in Muleshoe. He was born December the 23rd, 1958, in Muleshoe to Rural and Betty Ann Kirby. He married Carolyn Sue Stroud in Enoch on May the 28th, 1977. Craig was a farmer his whole life and loved what he did. His favorite activities were whatever his kids and grandkids were doing. Craig enjoyed watching them at ball games and stock shows and anything else they participated in. He is preceded in death by his father, Ruel, his grandfather and grandmother, Grand Dolly Arn and Nanny Arn, and one grandson, Jax Kirby. Craig is survived by his wife, Carolyn, two sons, Monty Kirby and his wife Veronica of Muleshoe, Cody Kirby and his wife Abby of Muleshoe, his daughter Cassie Kirby and Ben Young of Muleshoe, and mother Betty Kirby and a sister Stacy Burris of Muleshoe, a brother Brian Kirby of Muleshoe, and 7 grandchildren, Kobe, Reagan, Ellie, Monica, Sylvie, Kaiser, and Creed all survive Craig Kirby. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Enoch Cemetery in care of Dwayne Baker, 839 North Highway 385, Levelland, Texas 79336. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Craig Kirby on your prayer list today. Chapel service for Jeanelle Smith, 86, of Lasbuddy, was held Thursday, May 15th, last week at the Ellis Funeral Home here in Muleshoe, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Burial followed in the Lasbuddy Cemetery. Jeanelle died Sunday, May the 11th, in Claude. She was born September the 22nd, 1938, in Hall County, Texas, to Barney Carmel and Mary Elizabeth Howard Floyd. She married L.M. Chunk Smith in Carson City, Nevada, on June the 16th, 1957. Jeanelle was a great cook, hard-working farmhand, and meticulous housekeeper. She may not have been a fan of fishing, but she loved to catch fish. Jeanelle was a prankster and the #1 April Fool's jokester. She loved her children, but her favorites were her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Jeanelle is preceded in death by her husband, Chunk, a son, Keelan Terrell Smith, her parents, a grandson, Joshua Fred. Jeanelle is survived by her son, Keem Smith of Bovina, 2 daughters, Debbie Smith of Millerton, Oklahoma, and Krista Wilson and her husband, Andy of Amarillo, a sister, Betty Stout of Hell Center, 6 grandchildren, Sterling Smith and his wife, Trish, Madison Nichols and her husband, Clay, Morgan Manson and her husband, Paul, Keenan Wilson and his wife, Kinsey, Drew Griswold and her husband, Justin, and Chancey Wilson, and her 7 great-grandchildren also survived Jeanelle Smith as well. The family suggests memorials be sent to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, 501 St. Jude Place, Memphis, Tennessee, 38105. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. Please keep the family of Jeanelle Smith on your prayer list today. Well, we have had a busy last couple of weeks, and there are tons and tons and tons of new videos to watch, all free of charge on demand on our social media networks, Gillam, Channel 6 Muleshoe, Gillam Advertising on YouTube, on our Twitter, and our Blue Sky feeds as well, along with our website, MuleshoeTV.com. We put up last night the MHS Athletic Banquet, and the 2025 Legends Award winner was Dr. R.L. Richards, our outgoing superintendent. We're glad that they recognized him with the Legends Award last night. But see that whole hour-long program and all of those athletic awards on the front page of our website, MuleshoeTV.com, free of charge, on demand, anytime you want to watch it. All of our end of school year videos are being brought to you by Burton Service Center, Dell Oil Company, High Tech Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Mohawk Auto Parts, McCormick Seeds, Muleshoe ISD, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Precure Electric, TG Fuels, Bailey County Electric, Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecom, 5 Area Connect, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, and McDonald's Restaurant. Also, something we might want to mention, we are fully using our new amazing wireless microphone system, and it has been a game changer, and you'll want to make sure and note that as you watch all our end of school videos and everything going forward. Is we have a new wireless mic system, and we have a second component to it coming in the next couple of weeks. It'll make it even better, but the sound quality has been amazing using this new wireless microphone system. Technology is amazing. This new wireless mics that they have just come out with in the last 6 or 8 months are some amazing pieces of small, tiny technology with extremely long battery lives. And we've used wireless mics in the past, and they've always bit me in the butt because something always goes wrong. The batteries run out way too early. You get cross feed from other signals that come through. It's just something I've always tried to stay away from. But these new wireless mics that we're using are quite amazing. And like I said, we'll have another set of them come in the very near future. So for things like the city council meetings, that we'll be able to mic and hear more and more of the council members going forward. We also have, and where we used our wireless mics as well, free of charge on demand on the front page of our website. This past Saturday morning's 2025 graduation for the MHS class of 2025, and that in its entirety is available on the front page of our website as well. The academic award program that was held Thursday last week, which includes the naming of the MHS class of 2025 Valedictorian Maria Garcia and the Salutatorian Rudra Patel. You can see that they were extremely close to their GPAs, but Maria Garcia was the valedictorian and Rudra Patel the salutatorian. They both did a great job on graduation with their speeches. Make sure to go and watch those during the graduation ceremony. Senior walkthrough is all the seniors in their cap and gowns walked through the halls of Dillman Elementary. That's available on the front page of our website. Our Dillman kindergarten graduation and awards, pre-K graduation and awards, and then first and second grade awards. All three of those videos are available, along with the Muleshoe High School prom. All that is our end of school year videos, and available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. So don't miss any of that great programming. Well, it's time now for the weather forecast. We're getting closer and closer to the end of May, but so far through 20 days, our average high here in Muleshoe in our backyard has been 76 degrees, so it's been a nice cooler-ish May so far. 44 has been our average low, and we got a bunch of rain right at the very first of the month on May 4th and 5th. Between those 2 days, we got 2 inches and 2/10, but it has not rained since. And even though it has been on the cooler side temperature-wise, if we don't get some rain here in the next week or so, we might see some brown out there. But right now, it's still beautiful and green, as we are at 2 inches and 2/10 from rains early in the month of May. But since then, it has not rained at all. Looking at our forecast for the next 7 days and through the Memorial Day weekend, this coming weekend, sunny. high near 80 today, so we'll stay on the cooler side today as well. West-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear, low around 46. Sunny, high near 88 on Wednesday. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, then mostly clear. Wednesday night, low around 51. West-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south Wednesday evening. Sunny on Thursday, high near 90 degrees. North winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming east Thursday afternoon. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 57. Mostly sunny on Friday. The high near 94 degrees, so jumping all the way up into the mid-90s through the next 4 days. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 60. Saturday, real similar, mostly sunny, high near 95 degrees. West-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 57. Mostly sunny. On Sunday, high near 88 degrees. Then Sunday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 52. Then on Memorial Day, Monday next week, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high only at 78 degrees. And that is our weather forecast here for the Muleshoe area. Well, time now for a message from our sponsor of our Muletrain news program for today, Leal's Mexican Restaurant, the original Leal's, right here in Muleshoe, 1010 West American Boulevard, where Victor, Debbie, Kika, all their wonderful employees welcome you and remind you they are open again now on Sundays, 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the original Leal's. So make it your Sunday tradition. Returns. Go to church and then come and eat a fresh, wonderful Mexican dinner at Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard. Don't forget they have a full bar along with many mixed drinks, margaritas, along with many selections of beer now available at Leal's in Muleshoe. They have a happy hour every Saturday evening along with live entertainment inside the restaurant. They recently had a car drive through the wall there on the southwest corner of the building and damaged the restroom area, but they are trying to get that up and running, and so please forgive them as they are mitigating the disturbance there at the restaurant and get those restrooms back up and running. But Leal's is open, 1010 West American Boulevard. You are welcome every Sunday. They are open again 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard, 806-272-3294. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District is pleased to announce as they have hired a new clinical services personnel director. Liz Chavez, her smiling face, will be now a member of the team at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. She spent 20 years working in the pharmacy at United Supermarkets and is wonderful to work with. Again, Liz Chavez is the new clinical services personnel director at the hospital. Also available to see patients now is Dr. David Warner, MD. He has moved to Muleshoe last year from the Dallas-Fort Worth area and is practicing now at the medical clinic of Muleshoe, 701 South 1st Street. You can make an appointment with Dr. David Warner by calling 806-272-7544. Also new at the medical clinic is nurse practitioner Johnny Roberts, and I dealt with him a month ago or so, and he was wonderful to deal with. He is a new nurse practitioner at the medical clinic of Muleshoe, seeing patients 701 South 1st Street. Again, stop by, or you can call and make an appointment at 806-272-7544. New nurse practitioner Johnny Roberts and Dr. David Warner at the medical clinic in Muleshoe, and Liz Chavez is the new clinical services personnel director at the hospital. Relaxing Rhythms Massage is now open right here in Muleshoe, and they're accepting appointments by Kyla Hamilton, licensed massage therapist, a variety of massages she can give. Flexible hours. Call or text today to get your appointment at 806-315-0386. She's located in her new location. She's remodeled the interior of the old Henry Nels building at 912 West American Boulevard. Coming soon, bath soaks, foot soaks, red light therapy, sauna, salt chamber, and hydrotherapy. That's Relaxing Rhythms Massage, now accepting appointments by Kyla Hamilton, licensed massage therapist. Variety of massages, flexible hours. Call or text today, 806-315-0386. She's in the newly remodeled former Henry Nels location here in Muleshoe, 920 West American Boulevard. Again, text or call for your appointment today, 806-315-0386. Well, the Bailey County Cemetery will have their annual Memorial Day program this coming Monday, May 26th at 10 a.m. in the morning. Join us at the flagpole in the Bailey County Cemetery as we honor those who have sacrificed for our freedom. The guest speaker will be Sergio Leal. The national anthem will be sung by Judy Kaufman. The flag raising will be done by the Muleshoe Girl Scout Troop 6000. Bring your lawn chair. And that's the old cemetery, the Bailey County Cemetery. It's at 1578 County Road, 1018. Everyone is welcome to their annual Memorial Day ceremony, Monday, May 26, 10 a.m. at the Bailey County Cemetery. Come here. Guest speaker Sergio Leal. The national anthem by Judy Kaufman. The flag raising by Muleshoe Girl Scout Troop 6000. Something else we didn't mention earlier in that athletic banquet, of course, the Lady Mules softball team had a historic run deep into the playoffs. They only lost one game in district and then went 3 deep in the playoffs. Lady Mules selected to the 2025 All-District softball teams are Heaven McMullen, first-team infielder, Elena Cisneros, second-team outfielder, Zoe Bustillos, first-team utility, Isabel Elizalde, first-team outfielder. Adelie Agundas is the district MVP. And then on the honorable mention, Adeline Blanco, infielder. Honorable mention, Melanie Martins, honorable mention catcher. And Yaslin Ramirez, honorable mention infielder. You can hear all about their historic run during that Muleshoe Athletic Banquet that was held last night. Congratulations to those Lady Mules making it onto the all-district softball team. Well, coming up very quickly, the very 1st of June, they'll have the Youth Fishing Day, which is sponsored by the City of Muleshoe and the Texas Junior Anglers. Bring your kids. You do not need a fishing license for this one day. No pre-registration is required either, but you get there about 9 a.m. in the new city park at Lake Muleshoe, and Saturday, June the 7th, and they will give you everything you need to fish with your young ones. 9 a.m. to noon. The Texas Junior Anglers in the City of Muleshoe will sponsor their big Youth Fishing Day. Of course, they stocked Lake Muleshoe just prior to this event, and lots of fish are caught. It's always a fun time, and the Texas Junior Anglers gives out lots and lots of cool, fun prizes there at their award ceremony that will happen about noon on June 7th, that's Saturday, June 7th, Youth Fishing Day in the new city park at Lake Muleshoe. Well, looking forward even further past June, the 4th of July was rapidly approaching us, and as part of the celebrations going on here in Muleshoe by the Chamber, which is always a parade and fireworks and vendors at the courthouse, the Muleshoe All-School Reunion is being planned for July the 5th. All school Muleshoe School alumni are invited. You and your spouse or guests are cordially invited to the all-school reunion. It'll be Saturday, July 5th. The all-school reunion banquet will be at Muleshoe High School in the cafeteria commons area. It'll begin at 6 p.m. until 7, and visitation will last until 10 p.m. there at the MHS cafeteria and commons area. The meal will be catered by River Smith's Fish and Chicken. Dessert is included. Reserve tickets are $25 per plate. You can send your payment to the Muleshoe Students Association, P.O. Box 100, Muleshoe, Texas 79347, or mail it to Happy State Bank. Attention Susan Sudduth, 202 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Also, you can Venmo your payment to at Susan-Puckett-Sudduth. The deadline is June 15th. It's a non-refundable payment. A limited number of tickets at the door will be available for $35. Of course, the Muleshoe 4th of July celebrations will be Friday, including a parade, barbecue meal at the Oneida Wagner Senior Center, music and food trucks at the courthouse lawn, fireworks after dark at the New City Park, and this will be the next day on Saturday, July the 5th, an all-school reunion. The banquet will be held at the MHS Cafeteria Commons area beginning at 6 until 10 p.m. A meal by River Smiths will be provided for $25. Mail your payment to Muleshoe Students Association, P.O. Box 100, Muleshoe, Texas 79347, or Happy State Bank. Attention Susan Sudduth, 202 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. The all-school reunion this Saturday, July the 5th, the day after all the 4th of July celebrations here in Muleshoe. Well, at the Senior Center, they serve lunch beginning about 11:30 each weekday, and tomorrow on Wednesday, May 21st, they'll be serving their regular chicken fried steak meal. Thursday, May 22nd, beef stroganoff, noodles, whole wheat roll, margarine, mixed vegetables, winter fruit cup. Friday, May 23rd, fish or chicken strip meal. Then on Monday, May 26th, they'll be closed in observance of Memorial Day. Tuesday, May 27th, spaghetti with meatballs, whole wheat roll, margarine, seasoned spinach, honeydew melon. Then Wednesday next week, May 28th, their chicken fried steak meal. Thursday, May the 29th, beef enchilada, borracho beans, Spanish rice, coleslaw, cornbread, and apricots. Then Friday, May 30th, fish or chicken strip meal. And then Saturday will be May 31st. And then that Sunday, can you believe it? We'll already be in June, but that's on the noon menu at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. They start serving lunch about 11:30 a.m. The Muleshoe Memorial Park Cemetery is having a fundraiser, a meat raffle. Tickets are available through this Friday, May 23rd. They're $5 each. Tickets available at the office at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, which is in the 300 block of Main Street, or from any board member, or you can call 806-272-5727 or go by their office, 310 South Main Street. The raffle is for $350 in meat, and they will draw for this raffle this coming Friday at noon at the Senior Center, Friday, May 23rd at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. So get your tickets before then for sure. Again, call 806-272-5727 or go by 310 South Main Street, the offices of the Muleshoe Memorial Park Cemetery. And again, that meat raffle drawing will be this Friday, May 23rd at noon at the Bailey County Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. Well, on your prayer list today, please remember Bill Crenshaw and Joe Bledsoe, Janie and Joseph Carpenter and Jim Carpenter, Gary Davis, Dolores Harvey, Darla Reed, Carol Ring, Colleen Saylor. Keep Janice Snell on your prayer list today as well. Linda Lutz, Jesse Tarango, Kathy Richards, Corey Collins, Marlene McDonald, Dave Brown, Emily Bomer Towson, James Byers, Kenneth Henry, and Sandy Chitwood. Cliff Black and Darlene Henry needs to be on your prayer list today. Peggy Seagroves also on your prayer list today. Remember the family of Rosemary Buckner, the family of Craig Kirby, family of Jeanelle Smith, the family of Kay Moncrief, the family of Sonia Hino, the family of Sandra Wilson, and also the family of Deborah Jo Newman. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program free of charge, on demand on our website, along with all our older archived ones up to the past decade. MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. A visit to the Horny Toad Bar and Grill. In a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Cranfield's Gap is a small community near Clifton. The main attraction is a bar called the Horny Toad, which opened in 2006.
A year before that, we was at the Ducks Unlimited, talking about saving these ducks by having big parties, and we thought, well, maybe we need to save something, and we'll have a big party, and we'll deduct it from taxes, and we'll have all this fun. Well, we're trying to think of something to save. I got talking about, I said, well, let's just save the horny toad. You know, the little lizard. Of course, we've all been drinking. We're talking about, we're going to get these horny toads, and we're just going to build a pen, and we're just going to raise horny toads, and we're just going to set them free, and all this, and we're going to have a party and raise money and give away prizes. And well, then the next day we sobered up and we didn't do it. So whenever the toad was built, and said, what are we going to call it? And they said, well, let's call it the Horny Toad. That way people buy beer and food. They're saving the Horny Toad, not the little animal, but the bar. So that's how the Horny Toad got its name.
The Horny Toad is owned by Owen and Sandy Carlson.
We worked pretty hard when we first started to really advertise it being a destination for motorcycles to ride, because the country's beautiful. It kind of just snowballed. It got busier and busier, more and more motorcycles, and then we got other people now traveling, not just motorcycles. I mean, it can be people coming from everywhere.
Yeah. You see the bikers, the cowboys. The other day I wanted to take a picture. Jeff Myers drove up in his tractor. Him and his little boy get out of the tractor and come in.
The Horny Toad hamburger has been voted the #1 burger by a travel magazine. The menu contains other items.
Quesadillas. We have one specialty burger. We have a sandwich that's grilled cheese with bacon, grilled onions, and grilled jalapenos on Texas toast, and we call it the Danwich.
Some people want it on a hamburger bun and add a hamburger patty and an egg. Both Sandy and Owen grew up in Cranfield's Gap and started dating when they were in the 7th grade. They married in 1974.
We're fortunate to be able to still be in Cranfield's Gap.
Owen and Sandy Carlson, owners of the Horny Toad in Cranfield's Gap. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.